I think I probably have time for one more, but I'll go as quickly as I can.
Hello.
Hi.
I actually have two questions, one of which doesn't really pertain to you at all.
Then ask the other one.
Okay. Well, actually, that one's not really a question. When I was little and my dad made me watch Star Trek, we bonded over our mutual hatred of Wesley Crusher, so thank you.
All those people behind you who aren't going to get to ask their question, you took up their time. Listen, I'm glad that you bonded with your dad over how much you hated Wesley. That's super awesome.
Now we're bonding over how much we both love your blog.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes.
All kidding aside, I have met a lot of people who are now adults who watched Star Trek The Next Generation when we were all kids. And the two things that I hear more than anything else are Star Trek gave me something in common with my parents when we didn't have anything else in common at all, and I didn't know it at the time, but I treasure it now, which is sort of how my kid and I watched. We watched Battlestar Galactica together, and we watched Fringe together. I mean, we even watched The House together. We watched Firefly over a weekend. So I know as a dad, like how wonderful that is. The other thing that I hear very frequently is I watched Star Trek Next Generation growing up, and I was the same age as Wesley. I thought Wesley was really cool, and now I am a scientist, an engineer, a teacher, a doctor, some really cool thing, which is great, because when I was a kid, I would always be near Jimmy Doolin at conventions, and people would say to Jimmy, like, I'm an engineer because I love Scotty. And like just to have a little tiny piece of that legacy is great. A friend of mine, I didn't know this until 2 days before he left for Antarctica, went to Antarctica to drive robots around the ice because he's like an engineer guy who does that. And he told me, I just thought that you should know before I go to Antarctica that I do this because I thought Wesley and Jordy were awesome, and I wanted to be an engineer. So it's cool. It's really neat to have that thing in, on my resume, like inspired children 20 years ago.